The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Now the starting group for the visitors. Mitchell is out there with James. Then it's Shane Battier. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Williams at the 5 down low.
Here we go.
And for Brooklyn, we've got Stoudemire. Durant is out there with Burke. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Green in at the shooting guard. Mitchell outside. Williams a screen on Booker. From deep LeBron, Stoudemire grabs the miss. Brooklyn with the ball. Pass to Booker. Over Valanciunas. That's good from Booker on the assist by Burke.
And I love the confidence Booker has. He didn't even stop to think before letting that one go.
Now, here's Valanciunas. Back to LeBron. It's Williams, high post. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
This is why you run your offense through LeBron. Great vision, great decision maker.
Here's Durant. The shot that time, not on target. We're about 1 minute into the first. And Valanciunas penetrating. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Valanciunas. LeBron with it. Shot clock at 6. Back to Valanciunas. From deep LeBron. The shot off that time. And here's Booker from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Booker's got 5.
No doubt Booker has tremendous confidence in that jumper. Feels like he can score from anywhere.
Pass to Valanciunas. Battier against KD. Jacks up a 3. And Donovan Mitchell hits from deep.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. They get it again. Dives for it. Pass to LeBron. Back to Mitchell. Takes the 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Here's Green. That one's in, his first shot this game.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's LeBron. Stoudemire with the defensive effort.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Brooklyn. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Brooklyn leading by 5. Johnson is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Kevin Love. Then it's Michael Peaches. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Thomas. From past the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Thomas got the lead up to 8 now for Brooklyn.
Well, you have to stay attached to Isaiah Thomas because in catch-and-shoot situations, this guy is ready to fire.
Caruso with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Back to Caruso. 6 on the shot clock. Petra sets the screen for Caruso. Another shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of
the previous play is under review.
Tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
This is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Oh, boy. Don't allow Kevin Durant to get comfortable from there. It could be a long night if you do.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Mitchell looking it over. Pass to James. Over Booker. LeBron shot is off.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold shot.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. There's the lob, and LeBron flies through the air.
Amazing. Even a little bit off target, LeBron knows how to finish the alley-oop.
And here's Booker from the arc. Rebound, Donovan Mitchell. LeBron James on the wing. Back to Mitchell for the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 6.
Boy, how quick from the touch to the release for Donovan Mitchell. Look out, defense.
LeBron with it. Now guarded by Booker. Battier kicks to Porzingis. No good on the triple. Brooklyn leading by 6. The three from KD. Kevin Durant, bullseye. Money on the three.
Boy, just the silky smoothness of the release of Kevin Durant. What a treat to watch.
From 15 feet away, doesn't go for him. Here's Booker. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Here's Porzingis. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And so it's Brooklyn ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Durant is out there with Burke. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Gerald Green. And it's Stoudemire in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. James left side. From 15 feet away. Good as the jump shot falls.
No question James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Pushing it up. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The three-pointer is right on target. Mitchell's got 9 points.
You know, probably could have gone strong to the hoop, but with the D out of position on the break, I like his decision to take the 3.
Booker, no good.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3.
Oh, LeBron does it again.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Took him no time at all on that one. He's got 11.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Valanciunas finds Mitchell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Brooklyn leading by 5. Here's Durant. Oh, Durant imposing his will.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
James way outside. Rebound, Brooklyn. 1:15 left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Booker from the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Max Williams throwing it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right? Booker brings it hard to the rack.
And Booker is just letting it all hang out right now. This young guy's confidence special.
Booker against James. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Battier, that's for 2. Stoudemire grabs the miss. Brooklyn leading by 10. Durant with a wide open look. No good with the triple. Mitchell wide open. Trains the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 12.
He will be unguardable if he starts making shots consistently from this distance. Turn the lights out.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be
The previous play is under review.
everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
From deep three-point territory, that one misses. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Brooklyn ahead. They finish off the third quarter with a 13-5 run. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Mitchell. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Shane Battier. Then there's Patrick Williams. And it's LeBron in at the 1 spot. Outside Durant. Now Booker. Stoudemire kicks to Booker. Lock at 6. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
If Devin Booker's cooking, it's a wrap, folks. This guy makes the game look easy.
Booker's got the hot hand from deep, hitting 5 3-pointers in just 7 tries. Here's James. Brooklyn with the rebound. Stoudemire outside. Outside, KD. And here's Green outside. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Mitchell passes to Valanciunas. Battier for 3. The rebound by Thurman. Brooklyn leading by 16. On the wing, Booker, covered by LeBron. Misses the 3. Outside for KD. Here's Stoudemire. No good from outside. Mitchell outside. Nailed from 3-point land.
Timeout.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They lead by 13. And Brooklyn making a change here. Birch is checked in. 1:06 left to play here in the 4th. Booker looking around. Hands it from downtown.
Well, you look up at the scoreboard. The time remaining, this game is effectively over.
Well, you have to appreciate the hard work that went into the building this lead. They have been terrific all night.
Takes a 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Pass to Battier. The 10-footer. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 27 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Now here's Durant. He's guarded by Battier. KD's shot is off. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
The visitors with the ball. 17-point game. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like
to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. James is out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Thurman in at the center position. And for the Knicks, we've got Smith, and it's Kemp in at power forward. And it's the Knicks to start out. Here's Arenas to the wing on the left. Here's Kemp. Pass to Arenas. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. James with the rebound. Here's Lopez. Oh, wow. Incredible!
Wow, powerful Lopez making no mistake about it. What a forceful finish.
Here's Kemp, covered by Lopez. Rejected by Lopez. And there's James from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside and finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc.
Now here's O'Neal. Pass to Kemp. Lopez with the steal. Here's James. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. James has got 5 points.
We often see LeBron James with the ball in his hands creating for himself or others. That time, a little catch and shoot, the easy one for LeBron.
Smith against Irving. On the take. And there's the rejection. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Lets it go from deep. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's O'Neal. No good. Unable to win this run. Irving looking around. James outside. Pass to Irving. This one for 3. Sinks the tray.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now a timeout called by New York. Here's Arenas. Smith outside. Pass to Arenas. Doesn't go that time. Ooh, good D by Irving. Brooklyn with the ball. It's been 10 straight unanswered. And Irving powers it home.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Smith. Oh, they get a hand on it. Lopez with the steal. Irving for 3. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Here's Arenas. Right side O'Neal. Soft touch off the glass.
That ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Here's Arenas. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. A minute 20 left in the first quarter of the game. Just 5 to shoot. Off target from three-point range. Brooklyn leading by 15. Irving, the pass to Lopez. And the shot's good. Lopez has got 6.
Brook Lopez never stopped working, especially inside where he has been a force.
Pass to Kemp, out to the wing. Smith against Irving. Here's Kemp. Here's Arenas. Left side O'Neal. A shot from the low post is good. O'Neal's gotten his second bucket of the game.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And it's Lopez with the jam.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Here's Kemp. Down low. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Brooklyn leading by 17. Here's Booker. It's hauled in by Fall. Simons outside. From behind the arc. Buries it from 3. Booker with it. It's been all about Brook Lopez for Brooklyn. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back after this word. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Brooklyn.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
We've got Anthony Simons, and it's Korver in at the 3.
His three-point shot can be streaky from game to game and season to season, but Melo's certainly a threat from out there.
On the floor for Brooklyn, we've got Carmelo Anthony. James is out there with Edwards. Then there's Miles Turner, and it's Mourning in at the 4-man position. A nice shot by Artest.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Anthony finds James. And the 3 off target. New York trails by 15.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
Edwards, that's good.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Now a timeout called by New York. And Doris, you watch Anthony Edwards year to year. He just keeps reaching a new level.
He wants greatness badly. He's putting in the time, BA, to get there. Anthony Edwards, the shooting, the confidence, the leadership, everything's growing. He's now producing like an MVP. Look out, everybody. Here he comes.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Simons. New York again can't hit. Brooklyn leading by 18. For three, James. It's hauled in by Fall.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Kemp. Out to Simons. The three. New York again can't hit. Simons is gone, just 1 for 4 so far. James passes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards, always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Edwards against Simons. Pass to Fall. Here's Kemp. No made baskets yet. Shot is up. Fall no good. Now Lopez. Let's go with a three. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Kemp. And rejected. And he stays with it. 4 on the clock. Fall no good. Brooklyn with the ball. Big run right now for him. 11-2 for three. Anthony. And it's New York with a rebound.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And it's Simons with the ball for New York. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Now a timeout called by New York. A minute 58 left to play in the first half. Here's Fall. New York again can't hit.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Here's Arenas. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Fall. Count the basket.
You know, he could have looked to score that himself, but in this particular instance, the advantage is playing inside out.
Irving, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
An easy two on the layup.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Outside Irving. From downtown. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's Kemp. 41 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Arenas. He's guarded by Irving. Rejected by Lopez.
Lopez needs to hold down the fort on defense. An incredible wingspan to get that one.
The three is up. And Irving, the bucket on the assist from Irving. Irving's got 9 points.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
Here's Arenas. Good. Arenas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy two.
Irving for three. Oh, with the clock running down, he nails a big shot.
Big shot taker, big shot maker.
Woo! That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
And so it's Brooklyn with a commanding lead to end the quarter, 27 points, looking good. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Back to the game after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One of the stories here, Brook Lopez, getting it done today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
We've got Smith, and it's Arenas in at the point. That's the group starting the second half from Mike D'Antoni. On the wing, Irving. The 3-ball. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 8 points.
That is pure from Kyrie. Fantastic working off the catch.
Pass to Arenas. Now O'Neal. Here's Kemp. Just 5 on the clock. Smith inside. He's guarded by Irving. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Irving against Smith. And the finish by Irving.
Oh, and the dramatic slam. A mid-air hand switch at that.
That was... Big league right there. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. That free throw good from Irving. Here's Arenas. And he's going for the lob. O'Neal misses.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Here's Kemp. No points yet. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Boom! He jams it straight down.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Here's Lopez. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. 13 points in the game.
Well, how great is it to see Brook Lopez dominate the game, taking over with his mastery of the offensive end.
It's hauled in by Thurman. Brooklyn with the ball. Here's Lopez. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Pass to Kemp. With the 10-footer. It's good. Off the glass.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Irving for three. He drops it from range. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, this guy lives out there. Irving, one of the best three-point shooters in the game.
Smith against Irving. Smith no good. James left side. The offensive rebound. Tries again. Deflected. Here's Arenas. Screen by O'Neal. Three-pointer. He buries it from 3. Arenas has got 7.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Here's Arenas. He's got 7. Pass to Kemp. Smith outside. Shot clock at 5. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Irving for 3. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Pass to Artest. Here's Arenas from outside the arc. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Oh, stop it. That one just too easy for LeBron James. So high above the rim.
James has gone 3 of 7 tonight. 59 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter. Rejected by Lopez. Pass to Irving. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Arenas. 7 points in the game. Here's Kemp to end the run. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Outside Irving. To the left wing. Now here's Lopez. That shot off the mark. Kyrie Irving has been on display for Brooklyn. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the floor for Brooklyn, we've got Miles Turner. Anthony is out there with D'Angelo Russell, and it's Wilkins in at the 2. Here's Anthony, and Anthony slams it in.
That's what you call leaving no doubt. Anthony responds emphatically.
Smith against Russell. They set the screen. Here's Fall. Anthony grabs the board. Fall's gone 1 for 6 shooting from the field. The 3 from Russell. And it's New York with a rebound. Kim's got 5 rebounds tonight. About 1 minute played here in the 4th quarter. Smith right side. Fires for 3. On target from range.
Oh, JR has no problem drilling a shot from that kind of range.
For 3, Anthony. No luck on that one.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Kemp. That one goes in. Here's Anthony. Here's Mourning. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, he's a scorer first, but Melo making the right read there.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Smith passes to Korver. There's a screen. Takes a three. Brooklyn pulls it in. Mourning's got 4 rebounds in the game. Smith outside. Pass to Barrett. There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. For three, Smith. And the three-pointer goes. Smith's got 6 here in the quarter.
And really, Smith is always looking to fire as soon as he touches the ball. The D has to be more aware of that quick trigger.
Booker for 3. Sinks it from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Arenas. Screen by O'Neal. And again, New York with the triple.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Three-pointer, Anthony. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Here's Kemp. Pass to Arenas. 5 to shoot. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Booker uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker. On the interior, it matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
Here's Arenas. Booker defending. Arenas' shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now here's Smith. 55 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Arenas. Booker defending. Pass to O'Neal. No good with the triple. Smith against Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Doris, we've heard Anthony Edwards declare himself as the best player in the league.
Well, BA, when you got the game to back it up, you don't mind putting yourself out there. And Anthony Edwards has charisma, highly skilled, and he's fearless when it matters most. Look out for the Ant-Man. Now, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
O'Neal misses. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Anthony. And here's Edwards outside. Drops in the 3.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Knocked loose. Launches it. And that one falls.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
So we see Brooklyn get the win here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they could...
From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. And now the opening lineup for Seattle. We've got Michael Porter, and it's Doncic in at the 1. And for Brooklyn, they've got D'Angelo Russell. Williams is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Noah in at the center position.
Here we go.
And it's Seattle with the ball. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed. Even
the previous play is under review.
In a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Pass to Allen. Now here's Doncic. Up and over Russell. And Doncic the bucket on the assist by Allen.
Yeah, from a tough spot on the floor, Luka's shooting ability on display right there.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Doncic passes to Wallace. Back to Doncic. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
It doesn't matter where Beal is on the court. He can flat out score and puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Now here's Allen. First quarter of play, a minute in. Russell against Doncic. 4 on the clock. Noah grabs the board. Williams on the wing. Watched by Wallace. Williams' shot is good.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Doncic outside. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Will it go? Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Porter in the post. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Williams on the wing. Watched by Wallace. Williams passes to Russell. Takes the 3. Wallace pulls it in. Doncic on the wing. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Doncic. Fires from deep. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Doncic has gone 1 for 3 from the field here. And the basket by Noah.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And Seattle calls time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar, guarded by Russell. Doncic's shot is good.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the three. Needs to keep doing this now.
Outside, Williams. The three is up. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Pass to Doncic. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Abdul-Jabbar misses. Abdul-Jabbar has gone 1 for 4 from the field. Here's Manning. And a missed layup.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Turkoglu. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. Seattle making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. That one drops. He ties it up.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Doncic against Russell. Puts up a deep three. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Possessing a shoot-first mindset. In terms of scoring, Russell's arsenal, impressive.
Allen, the pass to Jordan. Kicks it to Doncic. Launches a three. Nails it from 3. Doncic has got 8.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. 1:14 left to play in the first quarter. Doncic on the wing. Pass to Turkoglu. Three-pointer. Russell with the rebound. And Brooklyn with possession here. Noah passes to Beal. Knocks down the long J. He's got 5.
Beal can hurt you from just about anywhere, and he is a multi-skilled player.
Doncic on the wing. To the paint. Abdul-Jabbar misses. Brooklyn leading by 5. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Davis, the pass to Doncic. To stop the run. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. There's the triple. The shot comes out. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Brooklyn out in front, up by 4. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Brooklyn.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Brooklyn leading by 4. They've got Williams, and it's Adebayo in at the 5. Here's Wilkins, guarded by Doncic. Adebayo in the post. Shot clock at 6. Hits the trifecta. Manning's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And Adebayo showing another element of his game. Nice vision to set up the bucket.
At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
And for Seattle, Davis out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5 spot. Here's Diaw. Still no points.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Williams from long range. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
And Seattle calls time here. Brooklyn making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Wallace, he's checked in for Seattle. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Seattle trails by 8. Here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. Williams grabs the board. Antetokounmpo against Davis. From deep. He's off on that one. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for the Supersonics. Here's Diaw. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanted to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Pass to Williams. Fires the 3. Doncic pulls down the board. Seattle trails by 4. Here's Diaw. The quick look, no good that time. Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. Allen, he's checked in for Seattle. And that's good as he hits both shots. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Doncic on the wing. Doncic throwing his weight around.
Oh my, tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
The 3 from Russell. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Seattle trails by 4. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Doncic. Throws it up high. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to O'Neal. 4-3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Allen outside. Now Doncic, guarded by Russell. Doncic against Russell. 6 to shoot.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
Brooklyn leading by 5. Right side Russell. Outside Russell for 3. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Seattle making a switch here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. 1:07 left in the second quarter. Russell deciding where to go with it. Antetokounmpo outside. That three's off the mark. Seattle trails by 5. Wallace outside. Lets the three fly. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Russell. Doncic against Russell. Here's the three. Knocks it down from distance. Russell's got 6.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And then Russell with the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now here's Allen. He's scoreless. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Clock at 6. Doncic on the wing. Abdul-Jabbar tips it back in. Abdul-Jabbar's got 8 here in this quarter.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Brooklyn out in front, up by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
A moment here for an injury report.
Thanks. I got some news from Brooklyn's head athletic trainer. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
Williams is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Noah in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Seattle, we've got Michael Porter. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at center, filling out the middle.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning, because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
So he gets them both. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for Brooklyn, leading by 5. And Giannis throws it down.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Doncic against Russell. Now Doncic, 15 points in the game. The layup off target. To the middle. Ooh, stolen by Allen. In transition. Here's Porter. Here's Doncic. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
And they're able to recover. Beal, the pass to Russell from the arc. Hits a three-pointer. Russell's got 9 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And Seattle calls time here. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Allen finds Doncic. Brooklyn pulls it in. And here they come. Here's Williams. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. 12 points for him.
And the quickness in transition. I mean, I like watching Williams convert in these situations.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Allen outside. Pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Back to Wallace. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Doncic. Up and over Russell. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And again, it's Seattle missing.
Great defensive effort to lock down the paint.
Yeah, he's got great position, and it makes it a really tough shot, even from such close range.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Here's Beal. Drops in the layup for 2. Beal's got 4 points this quarter.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
And it's Seattle with the ball, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Pass to Turkoglu. There's the 3. Noah grabs the board. Noah's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Brooklyn shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. And he drops the first. Both shots good from the stripe. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Doncic outside. Over Russell. And it's Doncic missing.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
But the defender had more size than him, but did not have more fight.
Doncic right side. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Russell.
Defenders have to play Doncic tightly. He knows that and uses the pump fake to his advantage.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
The first one falls. Doncic hits them both. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Seattle pulls it in. Abdul-Jabbar's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Diaw, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Seattle trails by 14. And stolen by Adebayo. Here's the break. Here's Williams. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Williams has got 16 points.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. And Brooklyn with possession here. The floater misses at the rim. And so it's Brooklyn. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Seattle trails by 14. They've got Bam Adebayo. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Manning in at the small forward position. Wallace outside. Pass to Turkoglu. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Manning's shot is good. And Brooklyn leads by 16.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wilkins. 60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Three-pointer, Beal drills it from deep.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Now here's Doncic. 3. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Davis, he's checked in for Seattle. Beal, no good. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Supersonics. Trailing by 17. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
So both teams making some changes here. Brooklyn leading by 17. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this 4th quarter. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Beal against Allen. Pass to Doncic. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's Seattle missing.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going.
Oh, nice! What a huge jam!
Gracious.
Big time right there.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Now here's Doncic. Stolen by Russell. It's good.
Yeah, inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
And Seattle calls time here. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Pass to Porter. Can they get it? Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Brooklyn leading by 21. O'Neal on the wing. The three. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Porter. And stolen by Williams. Here's Reed. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Jordan with a screen on Russell. Here's Davis. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter here. And there's Russell on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Pass to Diaw. Beyond the arc. Russell with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten himself on the board with a three there. Outside Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Russell following the bucket by Seattle. Three-pointer O'Neal. Davis with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Diaw. Yanked it in off the glass.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Here's Diaw. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
23 seconds left to play in the fourth. Fires the three. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Stolen by Russell. And they're running. Takes the three. Seattle pulls it in. Outside Davis. So we see Brooklyn get the win here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, D'Angelo Russell.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Irving. James is out there with Irving. Then it's Brook Lopez, and it's Thurman in at the 4. And for Charlotte, Morrison out there with Weber. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Rose, and it's Ball in at the 1.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Charlotte. And here's Charlotte. Inside. And the dunk by Robinson.
I love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
And here's James outside. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And it's Rose with the ball for Charlotte. Out left to the wing. Ball with a wide open look. Brooklyn with the rebound. LeBron outside. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, and you... could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Down low. Here's Ball. Outside Robinson. Here's Robinson with the jam.
Yeah, and Ball, a transcendent talent, I think, has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim. Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agreed, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space. Now, here is Robinson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now Rose, after the missed 3 from Lopez. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And not one to back down from a challenge. Weber.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials...
The previous play is under review.
Original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Finished off by Robinson.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And Dr. J slams it in.
And I'll tell you what, few forwards have ever had that lightning first step of Dr. J. He just takes away the angles of the defense.
Now here is Robinson. He has 6. Back to ball. Pass to Rose. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Irving. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Tyler Hansbrough's checked in for Charlotte. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Turner's checked in. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. Trailing by 2. Pass to Hansbrough. To the inside. Here's Robinson. That one no good. Good work defensively by Turner. Shoots over Ball. The shot by Turner no good. Rose surveying the D. To the right side. Ball from long range. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Zero hesitation at the arc. Ball truly believes in his ability to shoot the three.
Irving from long range. And a slam dunk by Irving. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. Shane Battier is checked in for Morrison. And then for Brooklyn, O'Neal's checked in for Lopez. George comes in for Irving. And it's Devin Booker in for Irving. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Robinson. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. The 3 from George. Drills it from outside.
Paul George's shooting form is just so pretty. This guy's ability to make shots so easy.
You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range. He's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker. How intimidating it must be when LeBron is bearing down on the rack like that.
Robinson sets a screen for Ball. Over LeBron. LeBron with some nice D. Brooklyn leading by 4. Here's Turner. Lays it up and banks it in.
Miles Turner has great versatility, so he can score from anywhere, but right there is his bread and butter.
Outside, Ball. Robinson sets a screen for Ball. To the middle. Knocks it loose. Turner with the steal. Here's George. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Ball. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to grow when you factor in how efficient he is already.
Beyond the arc. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Substitution on the court.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Brooklyn leads by 5. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Brooklyn.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
And Brooklyn, look at who they've got. They've got Edwards. Turner is out there with Paul George. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Irving in at the 2. Adebayo with the bucket.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
Here's Morrison, defended by George. Morrison, the pass to Kaminsky. Rivers gets a wide-open look. Drops in the tray. Rivers has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, if you are a modern NBA shooting guard, you have got to be able to shoot with range, and Austin Rivers knocks it down.
Edwards finds George. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Hansbrough slams it in.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Frank Kaminsky picks one up.
A tremendous athlete. Adebayo also possesses great mobility for a big fella, using it to get the call on that play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Weber comes in for Hansbrough, and it's Rose in for Shane Battier. Charlotte calls timeout. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother, and Kevin Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard, and now arguably a top 25 player.
Kaminsky against Adebayo. Rivers can't get it to go. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. Leading by 5. It's Edwards on the wing. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Edwards got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Rose. Rebound, Julius Irving. Brooklyn leading by 8. To the paint. It's deflected. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Lakers check in for the Hornets. Lonzo Ball comes in for Austin Rivers.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Irving from long range. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And here is Ball. Here's the 3. Rebound, Julius Irving. Irving's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Thurman. The shot from the low post is good. Thurman's got the lead up to 10 now for Brooklyn.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
6 on the shot clock. From deep, Rose. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. Brooklyn leading by 10. From the top of the key, and again it's Brooklyn converting.
You see the offensive force that is Kyrie Irving. Sometimes it's his scoring. Right there, it's his passing.
Here are the Hornets with the ball. Pass to Weber. Ball kicks to Rose. Over Edwards. The second chance effort. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. They get the rebound. Leitner the pass to Morrison. Ball from long range. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Here's Edwards. And he drives in. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's Adebayo. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Ball against Irving with the step back. Outside Rose. Grabber outside. They set the screen. And that one off. The back of the rim and in. Weber's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Ball with it. Lets the 3 fly. Good on the triple. Ball's got 7.
Barreto, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And the first half is now in the books. Brooklyn ahead. They finish off the second quarter with a huge surge, an 18-7 run. And we'll be back for the second half follow. Following the break, keep it right here on 2K Sports. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Brooklyn leading by 14. So with Boozer on the bench, this is who Larry Brown has out there. Robinson is out there with Weber. Then it's Morrison. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Rose in at the 2. Robinson down low. Lopez is there. Shoots it. Up again. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Irving for 3. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game. Rose against Irving. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Weber kicks the ball. Pass to Morrison. Rose against Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Snatched up. Here's Morrison. No good on the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
LeBron passes to Irving. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
I'll tell you, if LeBron never scored a point, he'd still be valuable to an offense. How good a pass is that?
And the Hornets call time here.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Ball, the pass to Robinson. Charlotte moving it around. Outside Rose. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Robinson. No good, unable to end this run. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Charlotte trails by 21.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And that one, good. And that's 12 points for Robinson.
Oh, the passing skills of Ball are terrific. Just imagine him only getting better at this.
Here's Morrison. And a great assist by Weber as that one goes in.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Outside Robinson. Ball against Irving. Ball kicks to Morrison. And stolen by James. On the wing, Irving. Good on the three-point shot. Irving's got 12 points here in the second half.
This is why you run your offense through LeBron. Great vision, great decision maker.
LeBron against Ball. With the drive. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. Charlotte making a switch here. Hansbrough's checked in. Shaq's checked in for Brooklyn. 1:44 left here in the third quarter. And here's Rose outside, and the Hornets miss again.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Irving's shot is good.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Ball against Irving. Outside, Ball. Morrison the pass to Ball. Just 4 to shoot. The kick out to Rose. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Rose has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Irving for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The Hornets shooting their second and third free throws tonight. First one falls for him. And some changes here for the Hornets. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Robinson. Battier comes in for Rose. And it's Austin Rivers in for Lonzo Ball. And then for Brooklyn, Adebayo is checked in for Lopez. Edwards comes in for LeBron. And it's Booker in for Kyrie Irving. No good from Irving. And so here's Charlotte. And Hansbrough kicks to Kaminsky. It's Rivers on the wing. Here's Morrison over Irving. No good with the fallback jumper. And so it's Brooklyn, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Bam Adebayo is out there at turn. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Paul George. And it's Edwards in at the 2 spot.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for Brooklyn. Number 6, Julius Erving.
It's Rivers on the wing. Some nice passing here by Charlotte. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And here's Brooklyn. And Booker kicks to Irving. Carries it from 3-point range. Irving's got 31.
Oh, that's a really good pass from Booker. Simply getting it to the open man.
Outside Rose. Pass to Weber. Over Adebayo. And Weber with the basket on the assist by Rose. And so Booker will bring it up for Brooklyn. In the corner, Irving with it. A 3-ball. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
What a good pass. I mean, Booker so unselfish, showing he's not just a finisher.
Battier outside. Pass to Weber. And Adebayo sends it back. Back to Weber. Second chance shot. Kaminsky the pass to Weber.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
And it's the Hornets ball. Left side Rose. Brooklyn with the rebound. Irving's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Irving throws it down.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has incredible gifts.
Here's Weber. Goes back up. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Adebayo. And here's Brooklyn. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. A nice shot by Irving.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the 3-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Irving's got 41.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Booker against Rivers. Inside. And Adebayo sends it back. And here's Brooklyn. Outside Irving.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
A great athlete and an even better human being. It's easy to love Julius Erving. What he brings to this team and also what he brings to the community.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Robinson's checked in for Kaminsky. Morrison comes in for Shane Battier. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Rivers. And then for Brooklyn, Shaq is checked in for Bam Adebayo. Anthony comes in for George. And it's Edwards in for Booker.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Robinson on the wing. Over Shaq. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
Rose finds ball. 1:07 left in the game. Brooklyn making some changes. Bam Adebayo comes in for Turner. And it's Booker in for Edwards.
Coming onto the floor for Brooklyn, Idris Bam Adebayo.
1:06 left to play in the final quarter. Outside, Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here he goes. And Ball slams it in.
Aggressive slash right there by Ball, showing no fear attacking the rim.
Here's Irving. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
On the wing, Irving. Fires the three. Hits it from three-point range. Irving's got 50 points.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
There's the triple. That one, no good. Got a piece of it. Irving with the steal. The putback. Irving. Here's Booker. And at last, they get one to fall.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
And so it's Brooklyn.